to see Fantastic Caverns, and my mom's going to go rock climbing and see the art. Me and my dad are at Fantastic Caverns, Cole's on the school bus. We beat them here. Yes! So we went to Fantastic Caverns for Cole's field trip. To go into the cave, you got to get in a tram. So we went downhill. We stopped twice or 3 times. Then we went to the cave. And we took a picture and they posted it on Facebook. That was fun! So on one of the stops, the other tram that was on the left went down the hill like fast, then crashed. Oh, we're going there. Oh! Glad I wasn't in that one. They jackknifed it. I am so glad we went with her. I am so glad. Whoa! That was crazy. There's a trailer on the Jeep, and that trailer kept going, was forward, and the Jeep turned sideways.
Jackknife.
Bam. What?
It's called jackknifing.
Ah, I didn't know. So that was one of the stops they needed to check. So they got another tram. Then we went into the cave. We saw really cool stuff, and I really liked it. Back into the cave.
Freshly paved. That's why.
Fantastic Cavern is a drive-through cavern located near Springfield, Missouri. It is a completely ride-through cave experience, so there's no walking needed. You're pulled on a tram by a Jeep. It's equipped with pull-out ramps to accommodate wheelchairs, making it available to anybody to visit a cave. We've been to some other caves where they say they're wheelchair accessible, but they're not really, and this one is a great option for anybody wanting to go experience a cave that has mobility issues. Once you're inside the cave, your tour guide will explain all of the things that you need to know about the formations in the cave. The water infiltrating the cave from above can be seen sparkling at the tips of the stalactites and the soda straws, like you saw in our last video on caves.
Look at all of that. Imagine those fell on us.
We're going to move on up and talk about how we know how slow they grow. All right, now on the way up there, I will be going first. Darla will be following me. She's actually going to get pretty close to our Jeep as we move up here so we can stay out of the way of everybody else. So please keep your hands and elbows there.
Look at that.
All right, everybody, hands off. Take a look at your feet on the other side of that wall. Imagine how surprised our owners were when they built Night Watch for the last few years. This used to be cast iron flat. What we see on the outside, that's calcite. That's that same mineral that makes up the formations down here. The cave is taking this over. Eventually, this will look like.
They just said they're going to turn all the lights off. So it's only going to be plain black dirt.
It's going to be super cool, dude.
Okay. Okay.
All right, everybody. Turn off those phone screens.
After they turned the lights off, we couldn't have our screens on. So now we are going down to a lower level. level.
Put all that dirt in a large leach trap like this right here. Run water through it. Stir it up a bunch. It's going to dissolve these minerals. Come out down here at the bottom is a nice little muddy sludge. Then we take our bucket full of muddy, mineral-filled water. Pour it into a kettle. We add some ash. Walk over here. Lit the switch. Fire on it, just like they did way back when.
Fantastic Caverns was discovered by John Knox and his hunting dog in 1862. He did not want the cave to be exploited by the Union or the Confederate government, so he kept the existence of the cave a secret until 1867. Then he put an advertisement in the Springfield newspaper for some people to explore the cave. And on February 27th, 12 women belonging to the Springfield Women's Athletic Club explored Fantastic Caverns. These 12 ladies are considered the first explorers of the Ozarks Cave. Their names are still visible on the cavern walls today, and they were mentioned in an article published in the Springfield Tri-Weekly Patriot newspaper. Over the years, it has changed ownership and names, and some of the owners actually chose to keep it a private cave while others expanded the cave, and now, thankfully, we get to drive through it.
This is awesome.
Passenger side, low-hanging rock at the end. Okay?
Yes, mine. Do I got it up? Or am I too little?
Be careful.
I don't got it up. I'm too little. The tour just ended, and I really loved it. Cole did an awesome job, Duncan. Sun's getting out, and then we're gonna eat lunch with everyone. Then we're gonna eat lunch. Then it's my mom's turn for the park in rock climbing.
I guess it's my turn then. So for my 35th birthday, I decided that I really wanted to do a Via Ferrata. I saw Kara and Nate's episode when they went to Austria and did the stairway.
Carabiner, move it to the other side, then I clip the other one, and that's how you move along the Via Ferrata. You look so cool.
Yeah.
So I decided I wanted to look and see if there were any in the United States, and I found one in
Kentucky.
Yes, and so me and my best friend decided we were going to go there for my birthday, and then our small group actually asked how close we would be to the Ark Encounter where we were going to go rock climbing, and it turns out we were only going to be like an hour away. So what was going to be a trip for 2 turned into a trip for 5 and was a ton of fun. The Ark Encounter features a full-size Noah's Ark. It's built according to the dimensions given in the Bible. 510 feet long, 85 feet wide, and 51 feet high. This modern engineering marvel amazes everybody that visits it. When we went to New York a couple of years ago for our cousin's wedding, we got the opportunity to go, me and the boys, and they had an absolute blast. They even have an outdoor petting zoo, you can ride camels, all kinds of really cool fun stuff. Some of the stuff was at an extra cost, but most of it is included with your admission fee. It is definitely something that I would do at least once in your life if you can get there. So the first part of our trip was with the Ark, and then the second day of our trip we went to do the Via Ferrata, and it was so much fun. We went to Southeast Mountain Guides to do our Via Ferrata tour. It is a fun climbing experience like no other, and we got to experience the Red River Gorge in a beautiful way. The climbing path spanned 3/4 of a mile with rugged sandstone cliff lines equipped with cables to clip into. The iron hand and foot rungs are just what you need to climb and step on. Most of the time, you do have those iron things, but a lot of times you don't. And for some reason, it was much scarier to me when I didn't have it. So I was really glad when I did. doing it. Daphne's over there somewhere. I'm not sure where, but she's over there. Doing a good job, having a fun time. Okay, my hands are shaking, so I don't know how good the video will be. It does not do it justice on how far up we are. Via Ferrata is a style of climbing in which the climber is secured to a cable system while traversing a cliff face with the aid of iron hand and foot rungs. Ascend, traverse, and descend the cliff along a specific path of the cable system. How you feeling, Daphne?
It's a lot of work, but totally worth it.
Lots of fun. Roughly translated, Via Ferrata means Iron Way, and it was first used in Italy to transport troops across the mountains during World War I. Now it's just a really fun and unique way to experience the mountains. Found a waterfall.
I actually really like the ladder.
It moves a little bit, but not scary. Well, we did sections 1, 2, and 3. And we attempted 4, but my arms are jello. So we might go try the tightrope. We're on a bridge now. Good time though. I had a lot of people tell me how brave I was for doing this, but let me tell you, it was much scarier looking than it actually felt, I think. It was exhausting. My arms were jello by the end of it, and Daphne's legs were, but not her arms, so I guess it's all in how you do it, but it was so much fun and worth the scare. I would do it again in a heartbeat. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Now we're on a Skylift and we're gonna go up to the natural bridge. They are getting on behind me. This was not something that we had planned on doing, but I am so glad we did. We took the Skylift up to the natural bridge, and it has been working since about 1967, and it is located at the Natural Bridge State Park, and it basically gives anybody an opportunity to go up there and see this beautiful scenery of the Daniel Boone National Forest and the Red River Gorge geological area. The Skylift is about a mile up the hill, and so if you're unable to hike the 1.25 miles on the trail, this is an excellent way to get there. It is very high up and a little bit scary for people that are afraid of heights, but once you're up there, you're in easy walking distance of the natural bridge, or you can go the other way and it will take you on a little footpath to the lookout point so you can actually see the natural bridge. It was beautiful, and I am so glad that all the ladies that went with us were able to go up there and see the beauty without having to hike so long. I think we've had the perfect timing because it's starting to rain now. So we're almost to the end. And we have been on this thing for 13 minutes. So I think it's a 15-minute Skylift. It's pretty cool. We had a ton of fun on our trips.
Yeah.
I only wish that we did our trips together instead of separately.
Yeah.
One day, though, I'll go to the Fantastic Caverns with you. And then
yeah.
you can do the Skylift with me.
Sure.
Okay.
So we named one of our cats Pringle. Thank you, Des, for naming one of our cats. So another one of our cats I named Vikram.
Unfortunately, one of the cats didn't make it, and so we only had 2 to name, and we got them named now, huh?
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!